Traveler, Paimon! Hold on!
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato...
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that she wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, so I am very curious about this mysterious... According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people.
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment...
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around.
Oh, we don't mind! We don't mind at all! Do we?
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
Alright, sounds great! Race you!
This must be...
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they're... Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well...
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos.
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment.
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. Oh, it's a very fine Miss Kamisato. You'd like us to make a kimono.
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority, as you well know, Inazuma is currently under a... In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade, but of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk for...
If even Ogura Textiles and Kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would...
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these,
So even just getting clothes made... Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Korea.
It looks like that will be our next... Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we... Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request.
Why is she being so secretive?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk
That's very kind of you, thank you. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association. This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around. Look, there he is.
Looks like we found him. Mr. Kurisu, are you all right?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business.
That's great, but, why were you staring?
Well, you see, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk. We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of store. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you were here in
my apologies. I had to let off some... Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get... Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after...
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get...
Of course, I would never...
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and I do so not without reservation, so... I hope that aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be given your position and that of the International Trade Association. Please try to exercise more caution in the future.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure that... What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line...
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine!
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about...
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, or...
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
All right, off we go!
Please have your documents and proof of identification.
Wait, did I leave my apron outside to dry?
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You...
Why, you better hope you have the courage of your convictions.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of you trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me. Who's Look at that. No, face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame...
You are despicable.
Hey! I just had an idea. Since
Business?
pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me.
You're just a big bully.
What choice?
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the deal.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time.
Lucky day.
My apologies!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
How's this? Say no more! To the ferry, there's more! Finally, No.
Whirling snow!
To the ferry.
Don't get frostbite.
That tingle?
Boom! My...
You're in for a little shock.
Finally,
Take flight!
To the ferry.
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply...
Miss Kamisato! Traveler! Are you...
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10... Yep.
Great! Now we can finally buy...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of this...
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later,
I honestly can't thank you all. Please, say no more. You need silk?
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay.
No, that will never do. Think merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. And as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today, did it?
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr. Curry.
See you then! Bye! Safe journey home!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe...
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu.
Your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles and... sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard work...
Okay! Hey there, we're back!
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I think, I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a...
They better all be there!
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, it's just... I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire. Oh, are you sure? Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code as...
More like when you're away from home, you've got... But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them...
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, if you're sure, something else I've been wondering is... How do people in other nations...
It's so true. People dress... Some people like to wear a hood, some cover up half their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others...
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating. Somehow, I feel...
Wait! So you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean... I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total,
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to...
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided for our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
I picked the venue especially for you. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one of... Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait. Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami.
Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well?
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed...
Excellent! No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier-looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Whoa. Guess
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently,
how is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone.
that's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age, so it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look out.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
I'm so sorry, traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from...
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils.
Right. If there's something you want to eat,
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the world, so I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there. Pizza!
pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a...
That does sound pretty good. Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready!
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, traveler. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expert.
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh, now I really want to put something like this on our...
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready.
You could have sold that recipe. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now, no?
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss Kiminani. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correctamundo. Right, now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high... Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto!
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it right away.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem! Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
All right, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with... and did she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you.
She's... Oh, then she must... What does it matter? I know just...
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff, so everyone must...
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aw! Thank you. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting my...
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away...
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now...
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing.
While we're on the topic, though, who is this
Well, I think I have an idea. I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
when you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They all kinds of them too, up in the sky.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books. But so Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and give...
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have...
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten...
Oh, Paimon has...
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy!
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like...
You flatter me, Paimon. If this...
Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. Time to go meet Tsubaki. So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but... But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore and...
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise waiting. So, what does the...
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on...
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that...
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea. There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything? There's nobody here. Just this box. Let's see what's inside. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Adeptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes.
Here will do just fine.
All right, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure. What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. But, based on her expression, what could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both, even though the contents are completely different than what I was expecting.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a fox envoy who wrote this?
Not a fox envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, what follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of this notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international dishes
are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior, or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone...
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, on top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her but my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly, but for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially even if no one stopped us. The idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some... Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them.
So the kimono design, that must...
That's right. And sometimes, I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes, or perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. I think I realize Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. That she chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsu.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think... Traveler, Deep... Would you...
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster! Paimon would love to...
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have this... I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me, so... Let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Paimon wants to come! Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and...
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point! Today is the last day, right? What are we waiting for? Let's go! But it doesn't seem as lively as Paimon.
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already returned home. I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day because there are fewer people. I'll go and ask.
That's the way to go. We'll be right there with you.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry and see as much as we can.
Hey, look at that stall! Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals.
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festival.
Hey! Is that who I think it is? Miss...
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just what...
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashu. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to... Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have...
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must...
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh, now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here. First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Excuse me 1 second. Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here to...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, at least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival... Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
No. You've been far too...
Don't give me all that. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got them.
But... Okay, I think I understand.
It's my pleasure.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the festival without a mask?
Paimon, don't worry.
But...
How about a Tree leaf. That should...
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the...
All right. Traveler, shall we? Oh, wait. Just one thing. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there, and I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you. Okay, great. Traveler, look! This stall's doing fortune slips.
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends today?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we?
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer.
Alrighty then, whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got the same one. Traveler, what did you get? Wow. Here's...
Congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from the world means. Wealth shall come to you. You shall reap a bountiful harvest.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve...
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties. Anything you want to eat?
Wow! It all looks so good!
Of course it is.
But we don't... Ooh, Ayaka! Paimon would...
Sure.
Uh-huh, those look good too! Ooh, but so do the egg rolls. Paimon...
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir! Paimon would like some more!
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how...
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, is...
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my...
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed. There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste testers?
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
All right. I'll do my best.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those...
Welcome! Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time.
Looks fun! Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's...
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady. There you go.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish on...
Wait, so they'll be on public display? All right, well, let's see what you got.
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your brother, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true, and I will...
Ayaka, what did you draw?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness. I do hope that... Thank you.
Aw, it's time...
I'm afraid so. The fest time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you. It's time to leave. Traveler, today was the first time in my life that you've known me for some time now. Knowing me, I just know that today could... So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that if I ever get the chance. I want you too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Sometimes, I feel like I can relate to the determined... I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. You will find him. I will always be here for you as your... as long as you're happy. Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so pretty, beautiful, elegant, and
very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, I just had a sudden... In a way, that sort of sums up today. That goes for you when I'm with you. Anyway, it looks like this. I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, traveler.
Mm-hmm.